Forget Atlantis, these lost cities are real. Let's be honest, when you hear Lost City, you think of one place, Atlantis. The story of a super advanced civilization that got swallowed by the ocean in a single day is totally captivating. It's inspired expeditions, blockbuster movies, and a whole lot of wild theories. But here's the thing. While everyone was busy searching for a myth, history was hiding secrets that were way more incredible. I'm not talking about legends. I'm talking about real lost cities, devoured by jungles and buried by sand, that have finally been found. And what we've learned from them is completely rewriting the story of the ancient world. Today, we're counting down the top 5 most shocking real-life lost cities. These are places that were written off as fantasy or just faded from memory, only to be rediscovered, proving that sometimes, the truth is more amazing than any story. Section 1. Number 5, Troy, Turkey. Kicking off our list at number 5 is a city so legendary, most people were convinced it had to be a myth, Troy. For thousands of years, the Trojan War was just an epic story told by Homer, full of heroes like Achilles and Hector, a giant wooden horse, and a war fought over the most beautiful woman in the world. People in ancient Greece and Rome made pilgrimages to where they thought Troy was, but eventually, its true location was lost. By the 19th century, academics had pretty much dismissed the whole thing as a fairy tale. But one man, a rich German businessman named Heinrich Schliemann, refused to let it go. He was obsessed with proving Homer's epic was real and poured his fortune into the search. In 1870, with guidance from an English archaeologist, Frank Calvert, who was sure Troy was on a hill called Hisar Lake, Schliemann started digging. And what he found was mind-blowing. Not just one city, but 9 of them, built in layers on top of each other over millennia. In his excitement, Schliemann actually dug straight past the layer now believed to be the Troy from the Iliad, but it didn't matter, he had proven the impossible, Troy was real. He uncovered huge defensive walls and a hoard of gold he called Priam's treasure. The discovery was a worldwide sensation. It showed that our greatest myths could be rooted in fact, and that a city central to Western culture could be physically lost and found again. Troy's rediscovery blurred the line between legend and history, making everyone wonder what other myths were just waiting to be unearthed. Section 2, Number 4, Mohenjo-Daro, Pakistan. Coming in at number 4 is a city so ancient and sophisticated it almost feels like science fiction, Mohenjo-Daro. Picture a bustling metropolis in 2500 BCE, home to tens of thousands of people. It had perfectly planned streets in a grid pattern and houses with the world's first known urban sanitation systems, including private bathrooms and covered drains. This wasn't some backwater village, this was Mohenjo-Daro, a crown jewel of the Indus Valley civilization. For 1,000 years, it was one of the most advanced cities on the planet, trading with places as far away as Mesopotamia. Then, around 1900 BCE, it all just stopped. The people disappeared. The city was abandoned. And the writing system they left behind? We still can't read it. For nearly 4,000 years, Mohenjo-Daro, which means Mound of the Dead, was buried under silt, its memory completely erased from human history. Its rediscovery was basically an accident. In 1922, an officer of the Archaeological Survey of India named R.D. Banerjee was looking into a much more recent Buddhist monument on a mound in modern-day Pakistan. As his team dug, they found artifacts, like seals with strange symbols, that he knew were way older than the structure he was there to investigate. He realized he was standing on something far more ancient. The excavations that followed revealed the shocking truth, a highly organized, technologically advanced society that seemingly vanished into thin air. Why did they leave? Theories range from massive, city-destroying floods to a shift in the Indus River's course that would have wrecked their agriculture. Others point to climate change or invasion, but the evidence is thin. The rediscovery of Mohenjo-Daro didn't just find a lost city, it found a whole lost civilization, leaving us with one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of the ancient world. Section 3, Number 3, Angkor, Cambodia. Our number 3 spot takes us deep into the jungle to a city so enormous it was once the largest on Earth, Angkor. From the 9th to the 15th centuries, Angkor was the spectacular capital of the Khmer Empire. At its peak, this was a sprawling megacity, covering an area the size of New York City and home to nearly 1 million people. At its center stood Angkor Wat, a jaw-dropping temple complex and one of the biggest religious monuments ever constructed. The whole city was supported by a brilliant and massive water management system, an engineering wonder of the medieval world. But as the Khmer Empire faded, its capital was gradually abandoned and swallowed by the jungle. For hundreds of years, nature took over. Giant tree roots ripped through temple walls, and a thick canopy of trees hid the once great city from the world. While local monks knew about the main temples, the city's true, massive scale was forgotten. Then, in the 1860s, A French naturalist named Henri Mou ventured into the Cambodian jungle. Guided by locals, he stumbled upon the incredible ruins of Angkor Wat. His passionate descriptions and detailed drawings, published after he died, wowed Europe and put Angkor on the map for the Western world. But the biggest shock was still to come. In 2012 and again in 2015, archaeologists used a game-changing technology called LiDAR, basically, laser scanning from a helicopter, to see through the dense forest. The results were staggering. The scans revealed a vast, meticulously planned urban landscape far larger than anyone ever knew, with an intricate grid of streets and canals stretching for dozens of square kilometers. They had found entire cities hiding in plain sight. Angkor wasn't just a bunch of temples, it was a colossal, engineered environment whose true size had been kept secret by the jungle for 500 years. Section 4, Number 2, Helike, Greece. We've all heard the story of Atlantis, a city that sank beneath the waves. But what if I told you a real Greek city met that exact fate? At number 2, we have Helike, the true story that might have been the inspiration for Plato's famous myth. Helike was a rich and powerful city-state in ancient Greece, known for its famous sanctuary dedicated to Poseidon, the god of the sea and earthquakes. Then, one horrible night in the winter of 373 BC, it was all over. Ancient writers described a terrifying scene: strange lights in the sky, animals fleeing the city in a panic, and then a monster earthquake. The ground beneath Helike basically turned to liquid, swallowing the city whole. A massive tsunami then roared in from the Gulf of Corinth and submerged whatever was left. For a little while, the underwater ruins were a dark tourist attraction. Ancient sailors claimed they could see the buildings and even a bronze statue of Poseidon standing beneath the waves. But over the centuries, River Silt buried the city completely, and its exact location was lost. For over 2,000 years, Helike became a legend, a cautionary tale about Poseidon's anger. People searched for centuries, but they were looking in the wrong spot, under the sea. In 1988, two archaeologists, Dora Katsonopoulou and Stephen Soter, came up with a new idea. They believed the city wasn't in the Gulf, but buried under the nearby coastal plain in what used to be a lagoon. For more than a decade, they drilled deep into the mud and clay. Finally, in 2001, they hit it. Buried under meters of sediment, they found the ruins of the lost city, buildings, pottery, and a clear destruction layer from the 4th century BC. They had found the real-life Atlantis, not in the deep ocean, but right under their feet. And if you love exploring the mysteries of our ancient past, be sure to hit that like button, and subscribe for more journeys into forgotten history. Section 5, Number 1, Machu Picchu, Peru. And now for our number 1 most shocking real lost city. High in the Andes, wrapped in mist, sits a place so perfectly hidden that the Spanish conquistadors who crushed the Inca Empire never even laid eyes on it. This is Machu Picchu. Built around 1450, at the peak of the Inca Empire, Machu Picchu is an engineering marvel. It's an incredible citadel of palaces and temples, built from massive stones cut so precisely they fit together without a drop of mortar. It sits on a mountain ridge nearly 8,000 feet up, a true city in the clouds. It was likely a royal estate for the Inca Emperor Pachacuti, a sacred retreat for the empire's elite. But only about 100 years after it was built, Machu Picchu was abandoned. Why? That remains one of history's great unsolved mysteries. Was it an epidemic of European diseases like smallpox that reached the city before the Spanish did? Or did a civil war destabilize the empire, forcing everyone to flee? Whatever the reason, the city was deserted, the jungle crept back over its stone walls, and its very existence became a secret known only to a few local families. For over 300 years, it was hidden from the outside world. Then, in 1911, an American historian from Yale named Hiram Bingham was led up the mountain by a local farmer. Fighting his way through the dense vegetation, Bingham slowly uncovered the pristine ruins of a city that time had forgotten. The discovery was monumental. Bingham believed he had found the legendary lost city of the Incas, and his story in National Geographic introduced Machu Picchu to the world. The shock of Machu Picchu isn't just its breathtaking beauty or its near-perfect preservation. It's that a major site of one of the world's great empires could stay completely hidden for so long, a silent monument to a brilliant civilization cut down in its prime, just waiting in the clouds to be found again. CTA in conclusion. From mythical cities proven to be real to jungle capitals bigger than modern ones, these discoveries prove our world is still full of incredible secrets. The real world, buried just under our feet, is packed with stories far more amazing than any legend. History isn't just something you read in a book, it's waiting to be dug up. What do you think is the most incredible lost city? Are there others that should have made this list? Let us know in the comments below, and if you love exploring the mysteries of our ancient past, be sure to hit that like button, and subscribe for more journeys into forgotten history. Thanks for watching.